Today we're going to be talking about a slightly heavier topic, but I hope that it doesn't stay feeling heavy for you. Feeling like quitting? Teacher burnout is real. What to do? And I'm going to be real with you. Oh, first I should introduce myself if you're new. Good morning. My name is Andrea Oram. I'm a music teacher for pre-K through 12th grade age students, and I like helping new music teachers or teachers who want to move to freelance like I do, figure out how to make that work in their situation, because this topic, I'm going to be real with you. This topic is partly why I moved from public school to freelance. So if that's you, I want to tell you you're not alone, and there are options for you. And that might be one of the biggest ways that you don't burn out. Okay. Jumping ahead of myself a little bit. I want to let you know I really struggled my first 2 years teaching public school for a lot of reasons. There were just a lot of things that were not like I quite expected. And they were really hard on me mentally and emotionally. There were so many days that I drove home crying, and so many mornings where I'm going to be honest, I wanted to drive off the side of the road so I wouldn't have to go to school or something like that. And I didn't make any of those choices, right? But it was the feelings of it. It was the I don't have options feeling. It was the feeling stuck, feeling like I don't have a way out, feeling like I loved the idea of doing this job, but not actually the reality of doing this job. And maybe you do really love your job, right? But it's that part of the year where we're in spring fever and there's not an end in sight. Maybe you just had spring break and you're like, man, we don't really have much for days off until the end of the year. So it's like this marathon to the end, right? Or maybe you do have spring break around Easter time and you're like, okay, we still have a whole month or 3 weeks or whatever it is away. That feels like a long time, right? I get it. I've been there. Trust me. It is challenging. But I want to give you a couple practical to-dos so that you can help yourself feel confident pushing through to the end of the year, and maybe figuring out what other options are for you next year, whether you want to stay where you're at or whether you want something different, so that you cannot experience that burnout or that feeling like you want to do this, but you failed because you can't do it in the way that so many people do it. Because that's how I felt when I was quitting public school. I felt like I was failing what I wanted to do and saying like, oh, I told so many people I wanted to do this for so long, and now I'm saying I don't want to do it. But that wasn't true. I wanted to do it, just needed a different outlet, needed a new way, right? So anyway, if you're watching live, you say good morning. I love to connect with you. And if you're watching replay, you can comment #replay or just say good morning, good evening, whatever time it is you're watching there. If you're watching from YouTube, awesome. Hit the subscribe button if you are liking what you think we're going to be talking about here today. And if you want to check out more videos and catch when I'm live, I'm going to do a giveaway once we hit 100 subscribers. So that's kind of a fun way to get involved. And I'm just here. I'm here to help music teachers, whether you're new and just trying to figure out a new grade level, because I teach them all, right? So here's a couple tips for you, my dear teacher, if you are experiencing some burnout, all right? So let's encourage you. Let's help you along on this path to feeling like you actually can, right? So tip number 1, make sure you plan something for yourself, whether it's self-care, whether it's something fun to do with friends, at least once a week that you can look forward to. That really, really helped me when I was dealing with those feelings in the morning of not wanting to do the day, right? I could say, nope, tomorrow I have this fun thing to look forward to. And so that really helped me move through the immediate moment and into like, okay, I can do this. I can complete this day. I have the Lord behind me. I can do this. All right. And partly it was, I'm looking forward to this thing over here. And maybe it was deflecting the actual moment, but it really helped me in the hardest parts of that situation that I was in. All right. Number 2, another tip for you, what to do. Pick something that's true and focus on that. So, like I said, I believe that the Lord is with me and that He has empowered me and given me strength to do the thing I need to do today, whatever that looks like. So for me, I was focusing on that truth instead of focusing on the challenges of my day. I chose to focus on that instead of focus on the hard moments that I knew would come, depending on what students I was seeing that day, or thought might come, just because I have a vivid imagination, right? I mean, what creative person doesn't have a vivid imagination? No, none of you? Raise your hand in the comments if you have a vivid imagination, because I'm sure we are like all in the same boat. I'm just going to say. All right. Number 3, keep a smile file. I talked about this in a different video, so I'm not going to go super into it today because I like to keep these videos under 10 minutes. But you should go find the video I did on smile files. You can look at that video. I'm pretty sure it's in the new and freelance music teacher community group. So if you are watching this not from that group, you can check out the link in the description of this video, and you can go check out that video in the guide section of that group. If you're watching from the group, awesome. Just go, after you watch this video, go click over to the guide section, or you can search in the search box. You can search smile file, and it should hopefully come up. So yeah, that is a really great resource. If you don't know what a smile file is, it is really, really important on those days when you are struggling. All right, to be able to go and look at your smile file. All right. And my last tip for you today is to move your body, get moving. Make sure you get outside. It's finally getting nice here in Minnesota. It was 50 degrees this morning. The lake is still half frozen over because we have, so much snow and ice on the lake, but it is pretty much 50 degrees already this morning. And that was before 8 o'clock. I was like, this is awesome. So it's going to get up to like upper 60s today, and I'm super excited. The rest of the week's in the 40s, but hey, it's spring, and we are looking forward to the warm up. And it's been great having more daylight in the last week too. So all that to say, get outside, breathe that fresh air, move your body, even if it's just a walk. That is great for clearing your mind, as well as making sure your body can release some of that stress through movement. So, or you can do more than that. You can obviously do a big sweaty workout, more power to you. But if you're not up for that, just a simple walk can be really refreshing and helpful for your mental state. So I hope these tips were helpful. I actually have a whole bunch more tips listed in the music teacher mental health checklist. I put a link for that in the description of this video. So if you're interested and you're like, I really could use a few more of these, this was helpful, I need a few more additional tips, then you can go check out the link in the description of the video. And hopefully that will bless you. My goal with that was to bless people who were in a situation that I was in, because I felt like since then, right? I'm 5-6 years past that experience and past feeling the depths of that struggle. And I just want to help pull people out of that. That's my goal, my dream. And if that means helping you by providing you tangible tips to move past that season in your life or move through that season in your life, I want to do it. If that means helping you find a different setting for your musical gifts and talents, like I did, because I don't teach public school anymore. I teach for myself. I teach self-employed or freelance or whatever you want to call it. If that means giving you tangible tips that way, that's what I'm here for too. And that's why I make videos like this. Okay. So I'm here for you. I want to bless you. I want to serve you. I want to help lift you up out of that fire, because this is the type of fire that I was in, and it was really hard when I was in it. And so I want to help you not be there too. All right. I am looking at the time. I'm at my 10 minutes, and my commitment is to keep these under 10 minutes. So have a great rest of your day. Choose to make it a great day, and I will catch you again tomorrow. Bye for now.